Hi guys, I haven't really been in the Beyond community for a while because it's been a while since I've ever done videos like this, but this is just some serious announcements, and at the end there'll be some non-serious announcements. Like this could be like a 20-minute video or whatever, but I'm doing a very serious video. This is about part of what I've been going through in the Beyond community and other stuff I will say in another video, or I'll just probably put in this video, but it's not very necessary for now because this is mostly about a user who has closed their account. Luckily, mashallah, alhamdulillah, the user just closed their account. At least the user just closed their account. And yes, this is my new wallpaper. I love Albania, obviously. But, of course, let me just start the video anyway, because we need to go through some very important stuff. Ignore these parts, like, ignore them. Gonna act like I never added that. But, okay, the personality. And keep in mind that if I don't read something for some reason, or if I say I'm spreading wrong info, then I'm just going to ignore it because it's wrong info. Or like I'm not too sure exactly what happened. But for this one, most of it's not wrong because this is from what I recall what happened. I haven't added everything, but other people have probably added a lot more than I have. And ask Aurora, Moonlight, Mimi, and other users about this because this stuff is very serious. Anyways, let's get serious mode. Let's begin right now. Personality. Amanda Rose, in brackets Sierra, has a facade of a friendly, chill, and kind YouTuber who posts videos, but however she has a dark side that has been revealed in October 2021. However, she has some of her dark roots revealed since day one, but nobody paid attention and nobody even noticed or cared until it was becoming a big issue around October 2021. She was a narcissist, sadistic, cruel, cancel culturist who went after minors, made them go through suicide, and used civil as an excuse, and she only cares about having friends for fame, using her friends for fame. She's a paedophile and a pedo shipper. Well, this is kind of wrong info because I don't exactly know what happened, but pedophilia is a 5-6 year age difference, and it depends on the sexual age consent, legal adult age gap, and legal marriage age of the country that you're from. So, and the state that you're from. So, I don't know if this is necessarily pedophilia, but I'm going to keep on reading. But again, this may be wrong info, so I'm going to ask people who know more about this type of stuff so they can help me to read this correctly. But again, I'm going to read it, but I'm not going to spread any wrong info because that's the most respectful thing I can do. And that's the least I can do. She's a pedophile and a pedo shipper. The pedophilia thing was in 2019, but once a pedo, always a pedo. Why do I say this? Because she dated Aurora since December 2019 for 1 year and 8 months, and she had a crush on Brandon since October 2019, showing her chest to Brandon twice in 2019. Brandon was 17 in 2019, and Amanda was 21, making it pedophilia due to sexual age, consent age gap, and legal adult consent. But I don't know too much about the pedophilia thing, but again, let's move on. The other in 2021, Brandon was 19 last year and Amanda was 23, basically saying that she kind of, or in a sense, cheated on Aurora. Cheating on somebody, I don't know if it's a crime online or whatever, but but legally, adultery, in brackets, cheating, is a crime. So because from what I know, for me, it's not really a crime, but it legally is. If you get it, like, it's still betrayal. Like, you should not betray anyone. Like, once a cheater, always a cheater. Like, please don't betray people. In 2017, she sexually harassed 2 girls by doing sexualized roleplay, and she even prank called a girl and called that girl a slut and a whore non-stop in 2017. And guys, please skip the video. Like, guys, I'm sorry if I did not add the warning earlier, but I'm gonna add it in the description. Warning, please do not go out of your way to attack any user mentioned in the video, and the user closed their account, and do not go out of your way to attack any user mentioned in the video. And please, if you find, and there may be some swearing or there may be some inappropriate words in the video, so if you are a minor or somebody who is sensitive to this type of content, please skip, because this is NSFW, and this is very disgusting. This is very absurd. So please don't attack the user, and if you do not like the video, do not comment anything bad, just skip it. This video is very important, but it's a one-off video anyway, so it won't happen again. She even did a joke of Tux and Mukri having sex or fucking in a tree when it is not even funny because of Mukri and Tux's sexuality difference, age difference, and drama and homophobia. She even gave a user Spark Space Rolex Star or Maria Verdi a hate base in a hard time along with Amanda Rose's former fans. And she gave me a hate base, and the victim was me around May and May 2021, but I don't want to go through it too much. I mean, I could go through it, but it's not very important for now. Probably another video. But this is the only video I'm ever posting about Vyond. It's like a one-off thing. So if you have any questions, ask in the comments, please. I hate based on a hard time along with Amanda Rose's former fans/friends, Toxins fans at the time. Yes, but formerly Foolish Mortal. I don't know about Foolish Mortal, but I added him anyway. And Matthew the Epic Animated 2006. Amanda's a sociopath, pedophile, cheat, liar, narcissist, traitor, and criminal. I don't know about the pedophile thing, but still, it still kind of counts. And sexual harassment is sexual harassment. Like, once a criminal, always a criminal is not necessarily true, but once a pedo, always a pedo is true. If you want to know more, read the Google document Aurora made. Or there are screenshots over here. Gender, female, sexuality, bisexual, pronounce she, they. Who even cares about that type of information? But okay. Back on this new channel once again. My channel was terminated for spamming. Here's some info about me. Name Amanda Rose Bouchon or Sierra Sakokia. And yeah, date of birth, obviously. Favorite color, obviously. Who even cares? Who even cares? Yeah, people try to control me. We're not controlling you. We're just saying a fact, sweetie. And who even cares? I mean, you're fat anyway, Amanda Rose, so stop eating a lot. Okay, I'm just joking. Here are some screenshots. I'll tell you more about her. Amanda Rose closed her account, which is good news. Proof of what Amanda Rose did. This is based on the Google document Aurora and Mimi made for me. Not for me. Okay, how do I? Not for me. This is based on the Google document Aurora and Moonlight Mimi made, and I took screenshots from there. But I'm not really gonna do anything about this. I mean, I'm not really gonna read the messages or anything. I'm just gonna scroll down real quick because you can check the document anyway. If you can't see and you want me to slow down or something, that's fine, because this is probably going to be 1 hour or 20 minutes, because, you know, I put my phone number on YouTube before, like, months ago, and I can make a lot of long videos, but I don't want to explain everything in detail. And let me just get to the point. And also, Amanda Rose closed her account, like, 2-3 weeks ago, like, very recently, like, days ago or last week. So, nobody really cares about Amanda Rose anymore, and there's no point going after her because she closed her account and she deleted her Discord account. And I don't know if she's on Instagram, but it's good she's not on Instagram. But and sorry if I keep taking the same screenshots, it's because I kind of lost track, and it was because of this, like, I don't know, it was kind of like blocking the way, that's why. I don't know if I should disown this, because I'm thinking not to, even after Amanda Rose closing her account, because what Amanda Rose did was after scale and cross the red line, or even worse. Let me know, because I don't know if I should disown this, because she closed her account but still crossed the red line, so she still crossed the red line anyway, so I don't know what to, I'm just confused. But I mean, Amanda Rose is evil, because, like, she shouldn't be doing this type of stuff. She should have never done that in the first place. But again, Amanda Rose is Amanda Rose. She is a spastic. You know who she is. Sorry if I said the word spastic, but, you know, I have autism, ADHD, and, you know, and also I can say the word because it's not that offensive. It's not like the N-word or anything. It's not, like, very offensive. But I have some important announcements, and yeah, and we're done with this. So this is a very important announcement, and please do not call me out for using the word spastic, because the word is not as offensive, and also I have autism and ADHD myself, so I don't really find it too offensive. because I have some mental issues with myself as well, like mental disability, mental health thing, but I'm not using it as an excuse. And also, yeah, if you find the word offensive, I will stop using it, and I will try not to use it in any of my videos, unless it's necessary, but it's not that offensive. But anyways, let's just move on. So, some not very important announcements, but if you want to listen, please, if you want to listen to these announcements, listen on. Guys, sorry to tell you this, I don't hate anime. I wish I could watch some good anime. You could give me some suggestions, but I stopped watching anime. And if you're wondering why, it's because it's boring and demotivation and time. Because I don't really make time for it anymore. And like, I realized I stopped watching anime like weeks ago. Like, I stopped watching anime for a while, and I never realized, and I still used to love anime anyway, but like, I never realized that I stopped watching it a while ago, and then apparently I only realized like a few days ago, like very recently. But I still watch anime ASMR videos like Possessive Boyfriend and stuff, or Kenji X Candy, or whatever it is. But I don't really watch anime. I read manga books. I read like manga comics, manga books, but I don't really watch anime because it's time consuming. I'm busy with a lot of stuff. It's kind of boring, and some animes are like super long. My favorite animes are Demon Slayer and Diabolic Lovers. Even though Diabolic Lovers has a weird vibe to it, it's kind of weird, but it makes it a good anime. And Diabolic Lovers is the shortest anime I've ever watched, or probably one of the shortest animes out there. But I don't know if it's necessarily the case, but it's a really short anime. It's really good. I mean, I don't know if it's good for you guys, because it has like that weird, awkward vibe. But it is quite good in a sense, but the reason why I'm referring to Diabolic Lovers as if I feel like talking about it is because, you know what I mean. But the thing is that the anime is kind of boring, and like it's demotivating. Like, I don't really have time for it. I have school, I have a lot of stuff to do. The fighting scenes are just kind of predictable anyway. I'm not really a weeb. I'm not a weeb. I only watch anime probably once in a while or sometimes, but if you give me a really good anime, I may watch it. Like, I may watch it. But I don't know if I should watch anime, and I don't know the right time anyway. And I probably may start doing live streams at some point, but I don't know the right time. And I'm kind of a busy person, but of course if I had the right time too, I would. And I'm probably going to be back on doing ASMR videos at some point, probably today or tomorrow or another day. But I will be probably back on that type of content. And guys, thank you so much for the support, and thank you so much for helping me get through a lot of stuff. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for being there for me since day one. Thank you so much for helping me get through a lot of stuff. Thank you so much for being there for me and helping me get through some stuff which I couldn't go through. Thank you for helping me leave this toxic Vyond community. And yes, I act like, yeah, I have Vyond friends. I sometimes talk about Vyond drama, but sometimes I do get involved in like some Vyond drama, but like I barely get involved in Vyond drama. I barely get involved in like cancel culture and stuff. But I do have Vyond friends, and I do comment on their videos once in a while, but I've left the Vyond community in general, and I act like I've got nothing to do with it, despite having friends who are in the community. And once a Vyonder, always a Vyonder for some reason. It's just that vibe. But however, but that doesn't mean I hate my Vyond friends. And I know I've left the Vyond community, but the past is the past. Like, okay, I won't really bring up your past. Like, if you did something bad in the past, I couldn't really care less, unless it's something very serious, like a Mandarin's past or something. But other people can bring up your past, and the past is history, because history is the study of the past. But however, I mean, people shouldn't really bring up your past, but they do have a right to. I left the Vyond community because the Vyond community was toxic. It was full of hate, toxicity, and lots of drama. And because the Amanda's situation, the Toxtunes thing, and a lot of drama, it just was so toxic. the Beyond community used to support Amanda Rose and treat her like a god, but then people in the Beyond community had some brain cells to not support Amanda Rose anymore. At least some people with a brain cell or two that stopped supporting Amanda Rose. But the Beyond community is so toxic due to the fact that there are a lot of cancel culturists and there are a lot of hate. And when I started like checking out the Beyond community after Amanda Rose left, the Beyond community is not that toxic anymore. Like, people barely make drama videos. I mean, yeah, it's not the old 2019 Beyond community. It's not like the old version of it. It's not like, but it's starting to go back that way. It still has that toxic vibe, but like not as much. But like, there's not much drama videos. There's not much confronting groups or cancel culture. Like, yeah, there's still drama videos, but like, there's no confronting groups, confronting voice chats, or confronting streams. Like, there's no drama streams. People stop doing that now. So it's just now chill. I mean, yeah, not too chill, but kind of chill in a sense. And Kenny Animate was right that the Beyond community is improving. Okay, I'm neutral to Kenny Animate. I don't really care much about him. We're in good terms. We agree on some things. But I support Flux Capacitor 2007, and if you like Kenny Animate or hate Flux Capacitor or hate Kenny Animate or whatever, I respect your opinion as long as you respect mine. I always respect opinions. Yeah, I may not respect you as a person if you support a furry or something, but I respect your opinion about it and I let you do whatever you want because it's none of my business or something. But this is the Beyond, me talking about the Beyond community is a very important announcement. Like, I acted like I've got nothing to do with it, but now I realize that the past is still history, and whatever you did years ago, people can still bring up in court or whatever. Like, let's say you did something like 40 years ago, like, people could still bring up, like, it still happened. But I don't know what's going on with me, but I don't know if I should have, because I didn't know the right time to make this, and I realized that now is the right time, and now is the time to upload it and post it, and just embrace that I was in the Beyond community. Like, okay, I'm not proud of it at all, because it was a really crappy, bullshit, motherfucking toxic community, but as soon as I left it, like, okay, I'm still in the anime community, don't worry, I'm still in the anime community, I just don't really watch too much anime. I'm in the anime community, but I don't really usually take part in communities, because, like, the Beyond community was that main community I was always in, it was always that one I used to fixate in, but ever since I left, I started, like, checking other communities so I could survive, but which one it is, but the anime fandom, even though I don't really watch anime anymore, but still I'm kind of in the community. I'm kind of in the anime community, kind of not in a sense, but in the anime community I'm doing okay. The anime community is not toxic at all. It's so chill. It's a really perfect community. Like, not perfect, but it's a really good community. Like, no community, no fandom is perfect. Like, every fandom has a tiny bit of toxicity, but the anime community is alright. Like, it's 50-50, meh, chill, it's really good. But I'm not into the anime community too much since I kind of stopped watching anime and other factors, and I got used to the Beyond community so much, and when I joined a different community, I barely went on there. Like, I'm in the anime community, like, once in a while or sometimes, and I stopped watching ASMR, like, because I used to find ASMR a really good, entertaining thing, but then I found it so disgusting, because, you know, there's, like, really weird ASMRs, like slime ASMR, or, like, eating ASMR, like, you know, those really cringy ones, yeah, but then I changed from that type of person, like, you know, the anime ASMR videos, like, anime ASMR, yeah, the anime ASMR videos were, like, really good. They were, like, so satisfying. They were just the best. It was the best. Like, there's, like, the ex-boyfriend kidnaps girlfriend, or, like, bully kidnaps you or something, or, you know, there's, like, scenarios. Like, it was, like, so good. It was just so satisfying. It was just one of the best ASMRs I've ever watched. I don't think I can watch any other ASMR. This is my favourite. These are, like, my personal favourites. The only ASMR I actually ever like. The only ASMR that has effort, original content. The only ASMR which is pleasing. Because the others are just bullshit. And guys, the moral of the story, and I did not know the right time to speak up about this, and when I should speak up about this. Like, I didn't really want to, but I just did anyway. If you guys actually wanted to know that I was in the Vyond community, like, I mean, some of you already know. More than half of you already know. I mean, okay, the Vyond community is toxic. And if you hate me over this video, hate me, go ahead. But I left the Vyond community, I moved on. And you aren't doing any better by bringing up my past and whatever. Like, whatever happened in the past is a past, so you shouldn't really bring up what happened in the past. Even though the past is history, I'm not in the Vyond community anymore. Once a Vyonder, always a Vyonder is that type of vibe that the Vyond community gives you. But I realise that it's a vibe that we'll always have. And we can't hide that. And I left the Vyond community and I've had a healthy life and everything. I mean, if you guys still love me, whether I'm in the Vyond community or not or whatever, I'm still there for you as well. Like, I don't know if I should come back to the Vyond community because it was really toxic, it was really destructive. I mean, now the Vyond community is not too toxic, I've heard, but better to be safe than to be sorry. I don't know if I should go back, like, because the Vyond community was just so traumatizing at the time and I just left. And my parents don't want me to go back to the Vyond community because of toxicity and stuff, and yeah. But I may come back to the Vyond community at some point, but things won't work out anyway. Like, things won't work out, and you can't start a new, fresh chapter of your life if you keep rereading the last one. And this is my inspirational quote for the day. If you ever feel like giving up, just look back on how far you are already. You got this. You're stronger than you think you are. Thank you so much, guys, for listening, and take good care of yourselves.